fireworks.
Oh, I see it.
Ourselves in the middle of a 1021 millibar high pressure.
Watch them on the fountain go off. It's like the air around the fountain.
How's it going over here? What are we doing? We're launching.
Thank you. File name prefix.
After giving a lecture on severe weather forecasting and watching the storm from the roof of Hampton Hall, I returned to my neighborhood only to receive a lesson in storm damage assessment. On June 18th, 2025, there were 2 confirmed tornadoes in the state of Indiana. Both were in West Lafayette. Thankfully, the strongest damage found was EF0 strength. Fast forward to the night of Saturday, June 28th. While all the storm chasers were getting ready for the trip the next day, South Dakota was mocking us with career-defining photogenic tornadoes. The next morning, we gave our weather briefing, packed up the trailer, and set off to Wisconsin.
It is 12:14 in Fowler, Indiana. The first day of our chase. Excitement is uncapped, just like the atmosphere.
Right now we are stuck in traffic.
3:46 Central Daylight Time, entering Davenport.
But yeah, there's clearly some sort of frontal boundary that's extending from those storm cells down to where there's cumulus outcome.
We aimed for Wisconsin because we ruled out Iowa, then we ruled out Wisconsin and aimed for Iowa.
So just pick a space between storms and launch there, I think, but we at least want to get into the slight risk area, and if we go to Anamosa, we will be there.
Whoa!
There we go.
Whoa!
What?
Guys, I think I see what looks like a low line right there.
Yep. See that?
It's pretty good.
Whoa!
That's so high over there. That is some suspicious scud.
Temperature is 29 Celsius. So hot.
60 aloft, so not a whole lot of turning. Speed shear is increasing a little bit. We go from roughly 6 meters per second in the boundary layer to a whopping 8 meters per second on top of the boundary layer.
Massive funnel.
After our rather disappointing first day of storm chasing, we headed west from Cedar Rapids to Des Moines. As evening shear slightly improved, we drove past a more organized sunset storm, with a possible wall cloud and some supercellular characteristics. But we were likely being a bit overly optimistic.
I think
Wow.
oh,
I see it. Yeah, I see it.
Suspicious, to say the very least. Oh, wow. This is like the low right there is like that kind of cloud that people are going to think it's a tornado, but I'm thinking they're a shot of it as well. It's like kind of close to my side. It's like this. There we go. Oh my god. It's gonna go up a little bit.
Like, what are you doing?
They'll never
exactly.
They'll never know what we're doing.
You mean a alpha wave?
Excellent. So yeah, again, here we even see evidence of short waves here and there, which could also be some good triggers for today's convection. We see that trough, and that as expected, upper level trough is normal here, but as you move lower in the atmosphere, the trough is going to inquire more of the eastward motion. So
It's traversing the state of Missouri, and which is directly south of us, so that'll be pretty convenient if we were to target that for our chase today. An outflow taking place from the storms last night.
And then over here, we might notice there's actually a few ongoing storms, largely MCS. Just this MCS. I mean, it could either set up nicely for a trigger mechanism for us, or it could kind of wipe out the area.
So the line appears to be kind of building southward / turning right, slightly south of east, which is going to take it right along that river valley, which kind of stinks, and we need to go through the river valley and up the other side if we want to have a chance at interception.
Everyone wants to take a video.
What? Oh, keep going.
Wind direction is 250 degrees. Wind speed is 4 knots.
Boo!
It's blazing.
Expect it to persist much longer.
There's some stuff developing right there. I don't know if it's going to develop into a storm, but gray clouds.
After yet another disappointing chase day in Missouri and Kansas, we trekked north to Lincoln, Nebraska.
Our first launch was interesting. We saw little shellfish.
Yeah, that's fine. There it is. The good life.
After shutting off the AccuWeather that was playing in the hotel lobby, we were disappointed to find ourselves in the middle of a 1021 millibar high pressure, but also a bit intrigued by the Storm Prediction Center's slight risk issued to our west.
So unfortunately, it's going to be a very hot day. We're looking at
Not necessarily that we want to drive into. We have this very small jet stream right here. There's a ridge curvature. Instead of being the typical, like, where it starts like this and kind of goes around like this, it's kind of tilted about 90 degrees a little bit. It's kind of
I've attempted to chase up there before and all but sworn it off just because it's in the Sandhills region where the terrain is rolling and all of the roads are in valleys. So it's really hard to get a view in any direction.
I saw that the road networks weren't that great either. Like they're
They
not
suck.
straight. They're like all over the place.
There is this county up here. This is Cherry County, Nebraska. It is a death trap. Don't go there. It's bigger than Rhode Island, and there's literally one east-west highway and one north-south highway, and that is it, basically. So stay away from Cherry County.
Mr. Sylvia, what's our dew point looking like?
Dew point was 16 degrees Celsius. There was the fastest power levels.
Which is great in the mountains.
We've launched a weather balloon. This one had the most horizontal movement, mainly because the surface winds are very strong. One thing I'd like to point out is that there are winds coming in from the south-facing surface, but these clouds are actually moving in that direction, so about perpendicular to it. And so that might allow for more supercell development in the south, because you'll just get the winds blowing in different directions at different altitudes might offer speed. So I'm hoping we get some supercells and some photogenic storm structure.
Like see which one of these decides to do something, and then we can go after it. We have a good northwest option. I think this is a good place to sit and wait for just a little bit longer because I mean we don't have any active storms going on right now to target.
After recording only 26-knot surface to 6 kilometer shear and watching weak mountain storms fall apart and fail to impress us, it appeared day 3 could be yet another disappointment. Fortunately, some subtle low-level directional shear combined with copious amounts of cape would lead to our most impressive day yet.
Yeah.
Is that
So
our
we're
first severe weather watch?
It is.
I mean, they're watching for it because there are storms.
That kind of looks like some sort of updraft occurred right there, at least to the right.
Close. The ground was there.
What are your thoughts on this storm?
It's being mean. It's being really mean. It's not giving us anything.
Think things will improve?
I want to say yes. I have hope. I have hope.
Could we get an optimistic statement from the commencement speaker?
Never doubt Western Nebraska. You never know what could happen. You never know.
Yeah, the storms to the north because the models for the past 12 hours have been seeing that.
What are our thoughts on a potential cell merger with these 2 or 3 that we're heading towards?
My thoughts are yes. As with all cell mergers, they could be constructive, they could be destructive, and it's a little early to say which would be the outcome if that were to occur. All I'm thinking to myself right now is, hey, this storm ain't bad compared to the ones we've looked at in the last few days.
Maybe turn onto it a little bit, but honestly, we need to have an east escape route.
Interestingly, the storm that's closer to us, even though it looks worse on radar, has a better visual appearance than the one to the north, which looks visually slightly less impressive, but has lightning and a better reflectivity core. The one that's just west-southwest of Oshkosh is producing some more lightning.
I'm thinking that northwest storm looks good.
It
does. We should turn north. Yeah.
Thoughts on the velocity of our storm of interest?
Oh, there's a special weather statement on the storm now. Which one?
Yeah, I'm looking at that right now. I don't think it's it's side lobe contamination, at least not on LNX, because it's in the wrong place, and I would believe what it would be suggestive of, which is convergence on the rear or western flank of the cell.
40 mile per hour winds and nickel-sized hail on the storm that's straight ahead of us.
This one or that one?
Yeah, the one that we're trying to intercept. It's not the one that's on the...
A statement has been issued for nickel-sized hail and 40-mile-an-hour winds on this.
Yeah, because it pulsed up pretty significantly on the last scan from LNX. I'm assuming that's what triggered it. Looks like there's actually two special weather statements on it, one for the front side and one for the back.
Oh, yeah.
It's a special.
50 to 55 miles per hour, so and penny-sized hail. So that thing is almost like it's just like 3 mile per hour shy.
It's super flat when they generated the world.
This road does not look like a road you want to escape on.
We're not going to escape on.
If you get out, let's just be mindful of lightning. But yeah, get out and enjoy the show. I also see Mamatis off at 3 o'clock.
Get inside! Oh, fuck!
Don't kill yourself. Jesus.
Climb over me.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna suggest maybe we ditch these storms and go north toward Alliance. It's a 90-minute drive. We'll be approaching the storms from the backside, but they don't seem to be moving very much. Yes, they're going into the nope zone, but we can also kind of just follow them from behind.
Yeah, I think
We're all good.
Yeah, hold on.
We think that's a good idea.
Yeah, those south northern cells look kind of good.
There they go.
Voila. Onwards into the great flatlands. So what just happened? Why did everyone go running into the vehicle?
So a bunch of people, their hair started standing up, and there was some lightning around. So that's not exactly the safest thing to experience while out in an open field with nothing around but us standing up. Got a little cell that appears to be weakening, but if you look north, there's actually even a decent rotation signal in the northern cell right here. It's the strongest we've seen so far out of these. It's starting to move more to the, we're orienting ourselves now, the storm is more to the right side. The thing about these supercells is it's hard to tell what they are like based on radar, simply because they're literally in between 3 radars. We could not get further from one of these 3. Oh yeah, that's quite the overshooting top. Start turning east, which would be just 22 miles.
20 miles an hour away, 60 miles an hour towards, so.
All right, this is the last bit of the road before it starts turning to the right. Actually appears stronger than before in both of these cells. I'd even like to mention there's a little bit in the South Dakota cell as well, which is probably the strongest of the 3 cells because the overshooting top, it at least appears to be the biggest one of the 3. The road is starting to turn more northward, so more to the right. It's eventually going to turn more to the northeast. So I hope these storms stay as strong as they are, and I hope we get a good view.
Oh, we got a second severe warning up in near the South Dakota border.
I see that one.
It's what do we got here? This one expiring earlier at 7:45 p.m.
And that can determine what we do next, whether we just stay around Alliance or if we move further north to catch these cells, which could potentially be stronger.
So sunset in Alliance is 8:30 p.m. So mountain time.
We got 2 hours. Look at this. And I can see a little lowering. We might need to get closer to it, but I think I see exactly where the rotation is occurring right now. The cloud in the northern cell, like about 10 minutes ago, actually looked like a nuke going off. Yeah, eventually the road is going to make a turn like right towards those cells.
I think I see the turn in the road right now.
I think I might even be able to see the like area of rotation in the northern cell a little bit.
That is. Several clusters of severe storms are ongoing, expected to continue this evening. Several supercells have organized across southern South Dakota with reports of hail and damaging gusts. The environment downstream remains favorable for supercells with 2,000 to 2,500 joules per kilogram of mixed wave cape and around 30 to 40 knots of bulk shear. Hail appears to be the most likely threat given the supercell load. However, some upscale growth has already been noted, and it's expected to continue this evening with consolidating outflows. This would support increasing risk for damaging winds given MLCL height of 1,700 to 2,000 meters and D cape of 1,500 plus joules per kilogram.
So did they say the T word?
What T word? No.
The T word.
I don't see tornado anywhere.
We got tractors.
Ithaca, look to the right. Do you see? So not the. It's to further right than the thing that we think is the rotating area. Do you see that?
Yeah, I think I might see an info tail.
Like, I'm trying to figure out what that is.
It might be an info tail.
You might be right, but it looks good.
Right there.
There's even like legitimate strong rotation. Like there's legitimate rotation.
Big severe warning polygon. The cells haven't even entered it yet.
So the Alliance storm seems to be pulsing up, while the one further north near Hemingford is remaining stable. The Alliance storm closer to us also just looks like it flared out a 3-body scatter spike on its west side. And from here you can actually see, if you follow to the left edge of the updraft with your eyes off at about 1 o'clock and follow that straight down, you can see a white area that might be where the hail is falling out right now.
Oh, I think I see what she's talking about.
I see exactly.
We're seeing hail.
And it just has a severe warning dropped on it.
Nope, just got severe one.
Forming something strong.
Why does it have to be on the window?
That's something I wonder. Yeah, we can see it. So this rotating area here is that right in front of us pretty much now.
Road license, the Apple we're thinking about. What?
Yeah, that's the hail. There's the hail shower right there, right in front of us.
Thinking in terms of planning for how to intercept, first of all, I want to poll whether folks are in agreement with targeting the one that's closest to us first. And if need be, we can always hopscotch back north and west on 385 to look at the Hemingford storm if it's still interesting. But for a first approach, what I suggest is we get to Alliance, go east, and try to get close, but not too close to this hail shaft.
East. That sounds like a good idea.
AWS North Platte is requesting, if we can safely do so, to get in and measure hail sizes. So get your calipers ready.
No, the rainbow is the gust front.
Alright, what's our best move to intercept this hail core?
Drive into it. No.
I mean, that looks really comfy.
It almost looks like a mini microburst is occurring from there, because you can see the rain just like being thrown out. There's definitely some strong winds there.
Oh, look at that thing. Oh, I see it. Yeah. Oh. we're really staring at the beating heart of the storm. Yeah. We're about to intercept the hail core. It's right there as well.
It's so
really
close.
right there. I bet Morgan is
I hope it moves on to us.
Yep.
We're outside.
First day of July.
It's so close. I'm gonna sprint into it.
No.
Don't sprint into the hail core.
We're forming a rainbow. It's one of those rare gust rainbows.
Gust bows.
This is so cool. Yes, I know.
That's
You guys
actually-
like this in Indiana.
No, you do not. Indiana does not get this.
Oh, look at that thing. I know.
You see the cloud freaking growing. It's just growing in real time.
This is so cool.
Like, really fast. There is a big updraft. Well, this we initially thought was a mesocyclone, but it turns out to be a huge hail core, a massive updraft.
Turn up. It's reachable. Professor Tanamachi, what's the plan? What are we doing?
Drift east until we find some decent-sized hail and without getting into it. Take some measurements.
Yeah. This is the easiest chase. Like, the storm's there, we're just watching. I know it's impressive when I zoomed out and I couldn't see half the storm.
This is amazing. That's so cool.
This is taking us right to it. This is awesome. 12 minutes. Hail was 2 inches. Whoa, 2-inch hail.
We're planning to try to find a place to pull over and stop alongside the road up here at the top of the rise.
Oh, it is also, you can see it's raining.
now we're just about to get sunset here too, so those will light up brilliant orange here in a couple of minutes.
That was impeccable timing on the train.
Incredibly, after waking up under blue skies in the middle of a high pressure, we were able to witness photogenic hailstorms with the help of a subtle mesolow that formed in the lee of the Rockies.
And then our Montana area of interest that we have been looking at, which is good, and throughout the go from high to low, so we can also expect that kind of flow to be present in those mountain ranges. I believe we have some downward flow from over there, as you can see by these snow vectors. And then
See a shortwave right there in Nebraska.
Yes. And I believe, that was our previous convection that we had. One thing we did note is a kind of noticeably lack of moisture. However, one thing that was also brought up both in yesterday's discussion and last night when we were talking about it is that in these higher elevations, it does take a bit less dew point. For the SPC's outlook, it does say that storms could initiate on the southern end of Montana, which is actually really good for us, and then kind of move up. That is on an upward trend. It's an upward trend. Last night we were this. We do see some of the salts firing up here.
Is there any tapping depth?
There was a tiny little bit. However, since there is clearing right now, when I was looking at models from right before when the storms were about to fire up, there wasn't any broken.
See those three cells down there? We may not have to go as far as we think. And that photograph, it's not the worst I've ever seen.
Definitely better than what we were seeing before. It was a squiggly mess.
It was.
We were less looking at it.
Matthew, a Durango, and a train. So exciting.
Yeah, they have like cannons right next to this playground right here.
We're struggling to come up with any better idea in the near term, so we have a storm to our west and it's viable. Just, we say keep going with the original plan so far.
Yeah, I don't see any reason to stop and go back. Let's just keep going, and you know, we could approach it from Claremont. And
It came down in the middle of it, but
This might put stuff on the trains, basically. Yeah, I have that grid with the third grid on.
Yeah. So like if you like spoke this kind of a point road, you put it in like the.
We were blip blocking.
you could watch them descend.
Okay, that wasn't.
Reading on the Castro.
Oh!
I stopped it like just
I'm not worried about it. I'm worried about a cloud coming over that hill 80 miles an hour and not lifting in front of them. Yeah. But
Goodbye, storm.
objects in the mirror are closer than they appear.
I put my phone right here. Check the bolt.
this might put stuff on the trains, basically. Yeah, I have that grid with the third grid on.
Yeah. So like if you like spoke this kind of a point road, you put it in like the third. They come out so much better.
Head indoors. Thunderwolf. Yeah.
That one's magnetically pointed toward any storm.
I feel like that would end up breaking my.
land deck station.
There's a tractor coming our way here, so let's get completely off yet.
Nice.
Cool.
Professor Tanamachi, please keep your arms and legs inside the vehicle until the ride has come to an end.
I put my phone right here. Check the bolt.
this might put stuff on the trains, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have that grid with the third grid on.
Yeah. So like if you like spoke this kind of a point road, you put it in like the third.
It was interesting because when I initially looked at this storm, when we were back there, it looked like a little dry thunderstorm cell that was going to weaken, but it formed into something a little greater.
Morgan did say it was also moving into a better environment.
There's some rotation. There's some rotation on radar in that area, and it actually is kind of turned into a supercell shape. So the mesocyclone theoretically would be like right there. That's where the strongest updrafts are occurring, and probably the lowest cloud layer. And then it's kind of going like this out that way. And then if you look up to the north, you can see some modest clouds forming. And there is a CG right there. I don't know if you caught that.
I know I didn't.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, I have that grid with the third grid on. Yeah. So like if you like spoke this kind of
What are we thinking over here on this storm?
The velocity is giving us some
Nice.
decent, you know.
Yeah. It's very.
Whoa.
Ooh.
I saw that one.
I didn't see anything. I just
You might have gotten it reflected in my glasses.
I'll cut to a pre-recorded lightning strike.
I am trying to find the dew point setting, and I just got a wind gust of 6.2 meters per second.
Woot woot.
So that's pretty cool. Definitely picking up a bit.
Go ahead.
What think we?
What think we? We're interested in leaving, right?
Yeah, but I mean,
What do we do next?
The Ram truck is voting to leave the premises.
yeah, but
To what end?
How long is the proposed loop to see the mountains?
Stand by.
yeah, I'm hoping for a funnel cloud.
Oh, I poked myself.
Oh, I saw that. That was
She
a
was
I
green.
did not see it.
I'm all
A
for a
proposed
hotel.
loop may not be the most efficient way to get over to Buffalo.
Yeah, we could see these cells during from sunset.
And we're still going west, so we'd see the mountains anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm in favor of that.
We are. The
Finally?
trip is in favor.
Mm-hmm.
We are in favor of that.
Okay, we can do that.
Hey, do that.
Should I maybe query places to eat in Buffalo?
As long as the place has French fries and chicken fingers on
Oh my goodness. Nissan and Ram have voted for buffalo food.
We concur with your consensus. Enjoying the fake NATO in front of us?
It's going. Oh, it's still going.
A little more sheer than we've been seeing, which is a good sign, and it's very exciting.
Looks like we've got a stationary front in the northwestern or the northeastern part of North Dakota, which could help with some lift. Yeah. We got some long photographs with some curvature.
Sounding says.
Look at the reflectivity, be able to kind of get ahead of where convection will be, and then see what the potential around. Okay, lovely. Up in front, yeah. So you could like click ahead of those storms and kind of get, as long as we stay out of the areas of convection, so it's not convectively contaminated. See if we can get a little closer.
Right southeast.
Yeah.
Hazard type none.
Wait, not much.
A little straighter in the lower levels than I would like.
We'll have to see if they tailors.
Yeah, I know, it's very...
If I want spinny things, yeah.
Good mid-level lapse rates for hail. That might be a concern today.
Yeah, if we,
I think there's a hatch.
wind risk also now has a 15% hatch risk, and hail, same thing. So
the configuration suggesting initiation with a brief window for tornado potential and very large hail at the beginning, and then collapsing into a big wind-producing CS later.
The Montana, North Dakota border.
yeah,
So
I am nuts. I'm seeing a weak moisture gradient.
That's cool.
That's a pretty big rock.
Yeah.
South Dakota.
kilometers. We did get a thank you from NWS in Rapid City, and he also added Go Boilers.
Oh, that's very nice of them.
Back to our south, they're still the strongest within 500 miles. So every now and again, please cast a glance back over your shoulder to make sure they're not doing it.
And our storm just got warned severe.
Oh my god!
Yeah, severe!
The backside, you can see all the individual tendrils.
Yeah.
That's very quickly lowering on the leading edge.
Yeah.
89 CRG WXRT, well, starting to lower a little bit more.
But yeah, that was very, very quick. So lightning seemed to have been very useful for us. Bam. Rotating and lowering.
Alright, let's see how it evolves in the next few minutes.
Sideways one.
Advise not getting out of vehicles right now because of the lightning.
Okay, we're ready to head back south. Not sure if we can squeeze past. Look at the scud on the north side.
This cloud is looking a little more shelfy now. I'm going to suggest that we maybe go south a mile or two, just to get out of the rain. Yeah, let's go right, and there's more turnaround options up there. And there's a nice hill we can park on top of.
Oh, I see. Oh,
nice.
Yeah, that's outflow right there.
Flowing dust, we did that.
Oh, I feel the truck shaking a little bit. Wow, that alpha was strong. Oh, that was.
Issuing a rainbow watch for about 15 minutes from now.
What's the consensus on the appendage behind this thing becoming its own storm of interest?
I don't believe we've achieved a consensus. I think it may be, whoa, okay, closing window. It may become part of the flanking line of our storm of interest directly north of us. You can see the curtain of precipitation, obviously backlit.
What do we got?
1.4. Come on, come on! 13? She needs 15.
We need to strategize a different way to get to Bismarck eventually.
Forecast by observation.
Supposed to be up.
Somebody needed it.
No, no,
sort of turning it into a bit of a trough west approaching, so that might be an upper level force thing. As we bring ourselves down here, here's the HREF for 500 millibars. As you can see right now over the Dakotas, decent ridge axis, but we do have this trough sort of coming through across the Rockies, so we will have the mechanism for an upper level forcing, which will come down to form a surface low, it looks like. And I'll show you that with this one. This is the dew point from the HREF, and it's also got isobars across it and black lines. So as we move it across, you can kind of see right in here, that's the surface low that's developing. Right over that North Dakota, South Dakota border. And as we go on in the day, it'll kind of keep moving across to that Minnesota, North Dakota border right in there. And as well, we'll have a front developing, it looks like. You can kind of see it from the moisture gradient here. You also look at the temperature going across. You can kind of see it right across the eastern part of the Dakotas.
You can see this is the 12C coast, I guess now. As the day goes on, as expected given the lack of cloud cover in the area, we get a pretty significant amount of Cape. This is mixed layer, and that's north of 3,000 but less than 4,000. You can see that it's anticipating somewhere around 22Z, so 5 p.m. Central. A line of storms initiating and then moving eastward across Minnesota that have had one or two more isolated storms pop up in front of the line right along the Minnesota and North Dakota border that stay isolated-ish for about an hour or two before getting absorbed into the line. And so those are probably going to be our primary option for visible tornadoes. SPC has a slight risk over that area that we've been focusing on. There's a 2% covering this whole area, but our LCLs are much lower than the past few days at being around 1 kilometer, so there's at least one positive for us.
Some of this isolated stuff could be our best bet. Not really a ton of SRH or photographs a bit curved, but the shear again is not very good. So how east we want to go is kind of an open question. We were thinking somewhere around the Fargo area.
Shall we do it? Willow, what happened here?
It popped.
How did that happen?
I mean, I don't know. I think this could still go up, you know?
You should tie a really tiny balloon out of it.
We could. Like, oh.
Should we go sand hunting? This is just blowing up right in front.
Dust. There's a lot of dust.
Ooh, yeah.
There's a car approaching us from the north. Be careful.
Hey, what's up? We got a dust storm behind us. It's pretty crazy. It's following us. Yeah, this is one of the most eerie looking storms I've ever seen.
I fear the storm is chasing us.
Some discrete looking cells up to the north, according to the radar. This was this. Well, it's not really. It's not even look. It doesn't even look like a squall line anymore. This appears to be the cell of that we want to target because it has a little hook echo. Don't see much on velocity at the moment.
Bit of a ZDR column.
It just looks like some of the cells look pretty good at the moment. Like pretty discrete.
the gust front's about to catch up with us. Keep both hands on the wheel, please.
Understood. Yep, it's still on. What?
Someone's escaping. You see the dust like right there.
Get ready.
Brace for impact.
You got this, Matthew.
It's catching the trailer more than the car.
Yeah,
that's what makes the car turn that way. Yeah, based on the treetops, maybe.
Definitely not
30,
severe in front of our.
At most.
Yeah, now it's past us, so.
Oh, look at the lights come on in this town.
Quite sub-severe. I don't think we're 50. It's just mean looking dust.
Maybe 25, 30 at most.
Dakota dust. So now we gotta ride this north. The velocities are quite a bit separated, I think. We are behind the dust front. What's the rotating lowering thing to our 11 o'clock?
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's something.
Whoa.
Is it rotating?
Hard to tell.
It looks like it is.
Go ahead.
Off to the left of the road at about 11 o'clock, there is a blocky lowering. That is our area of interest.
That looks suspiciously good.
I can see clouds on the left side of that are actually moving. Like,
Having my doubts about whether that cloud is actually connected to the cloud base. It might be further out in front.
Is it going to be ahead of our little dust front here, or is it actually behind where we are? It's hard to tell.
It's behind it, but remember the gust front curls back into the west, and so I'm thinking where that gust front intersects the next reflectivity blob is our area of interest, and it is in that direction, and the range is about 20 kilometers. Oh yeah, it is green back there. Very likely hail back there.
Yeah, radar's just not super duper impressive. This is all our eyes today. Our sandwich between, we're behind a dust storm, driving into potential tornado.
And another dust storm.
Yeah, we're about to drive back into it.
We get to Blanchard, just bypass Blanchard on the east side on Highway 18, so just stay on Highway 18 until we get to the place where State Highway 200 tees off to the right. We'll try to find a place to pull over and look back west from there, and then State Highway 200 alternate is our escape route.
It's kind of looking wide now. That just went from wall clad to more just squall clad again. Happy last day of the field trip, everyone.
Yeah.
The dust out my window.
Yeah, let's start looking for a place to pull over. WX0RT mobile. Yes, this is the turn right here. Sorry, that area wasn't big enough. We'll keep moving.
That's an interesting view.
gonna turn around at the end of this drive here and face back out the other way in case we need to egress quickly.
I like the idea of egressing quickly. I feel like we're a bit too far though.
Too far.
This is just blip. The radar itself is getting hit by the...
Yeah, so just turn yourselves around and be ready to make a hasty exit to the east here, because we're not going to stay here very long, maybe 2 to 3 minutes tops. Yep, stay in the car. The Vics are our T-Mobile.
Really? What's that thing?
It's just a little lower.
We go east to I-29 and then north toward at least to Hillsboro, possibly up to Buxton.
I think this looks good.
I think just
That's not outflow.
This looks up north. This looks really good.
That is not outflow.
Negative. I'll say like 6 miles west of the radar, the other side of the highest velocities.
At the intersection at 218.
Yeah, I'm not convinced that isn't an artifact of the gust front passing over the radar. It might just be an artificial enhancement of azimuthal shear there, but that's why I'm proposing going east and then north toward Buxton so that we can see what happens once that storm emerges from the frontal zone around the radar.
They're not warning that one yet. Not enough staff. Like white rain on the radar.
I'm seeing what looks like it may be a small vortex signature up by Bigland. But for the moment, let's focus on getting back south and out of this.
Point 2. Right on time.
Oh my god, where are the wipers?
The left.
God, I did not like
Learn that. Rough seas on our right. Entering the smoky, hazardous state of Indiana, apparently. To take us home, Mr. Matthew.